Welcome back to the ProPleb Gaming channel. Hope you've had a good one, or you've had a good one at least. Wait, what? Hope you're having a good one, or you've had a good one at least. Here we are, in the backyard, the original Grounded 1. Been quite some time since I've been in the backyard. But you know, why not? Just get me hyped, get me ready. So what I'm gonna do, fill in some time while we wait for the new game, is I'm gonna go over the bugs, how they work in this game, and that might carry on to the next game. And obviously, there's going to be new people, completely new to Grounded, that play Grounded 2. So it'll give them an idea of what the bugs look like, how they work, stuff like that. So you've got, like I said, a general idea of how it all works. We're going to be starting with the big boy, the wolf spider. So I got some information. Here's the two stats here. So on the left, there's our big boy, the wolf spider. He's a tier 2 enemy. So you definitely want to be a bit geared up before you go take one of these on. He's angry. The aggression type is angry. He'll attack you on sight. There's the environment there. You can find him. In Grounded 1 this is. The loot. He drops spider chunks, spider fangs, spider venom. And then New Game Plus, he drops science waffles and science cones, which you don't have to worry about all that. That's later on, don't worry about that. On the right side, the far right, is what we're looking at. That's the main thing we want to take note of. So it'll be interesting to see if elemental weaknesses and resistances come back for Grounded 2. So all the spiders, or most spiders, are weak to spicy. So you'll see on the right there, elemental weakness up here. Not sure if you can see my cursor or not. But yeah, so spicy, you get a plus 50% damage. You don't want to use fresh on them. They're good against fresh. For weapon type, you've got chopping, which is your axes or great axes, and you've got slashing, which is swords, great swords, daggers, stuff like that. They're nearly fully resistant to poison, so you don't want to use a poison build on wolf spiders at all. And then you'll see the bottom two there on the left, poison. All other attacks will poison you. They hit. And then I think they've changed. It never used to be like this, but apparently the charged bite from the wolf spider will inflict venom. So we'll see that. So we'll get into the game, load up the save, and go suss it out. Right, so here we are at the wolf spider den. Don't know why I got the accent on. Yeah, so what I've done is I've made different sets of armor. So I've made like a basic light set of armor, medium set of armor, heavy set of armor. Haven't upgraded them at all. They're just base standard armor. And I've made the weakest weapons I can make, so we can kind of test for health and stuff. Now my health is upgraded and stamina is upgraded. I can't change that now. But yeah, so we'll go into it. So here he is here, the wolf spider.
Let's see what's around here.
Here he is there. You see on the left side, really handy. Says weaknesses, chopping, slashing, and spicy. And he's resistant to stabbing and fresh. So yeah, you want to try and use a chopping or slashing weapon on him. And you want to try and make that spicy. And so a little bit about him. He randomly roams the map of a morning and afternoon. And during the day, during like midday to early afternoon, he'll be sleeping. And you'll notice he is snoring. So if we get a bit closer, I'll not wake him up. You can hear him snoring. We leave him alone. Yeah, so if he is snoring, you're good. You can go around. I do believe if you get too close, he'll wake up. This is gonna scare me. Yeah, so I knew he'd wake up and he still scared me. So yeah, if you do get too close, I mean, I was right up in his face, he will wake up. So here we are, right near the wolf spider. Bring up the menu. You can see on the right side, I've got nothing. Well, I'm holding nothing, wearing nothing. No weapons, no armor, no trinkets. And we're going to see how long we survive. So I've got a timer ready to go. When he gets aggro. It was 11 seconds. Not long. So back again, as you see on the right side, no weapons, no armor, no trinkets. And we'll see how long we survive again. Let's get a few data points. So you'll see that attack was poison, the little skull down the left. This will be venom. So the snake down the bottom left is venom. Venom, very scary. Yeah, so venom ticks down heavily and does a lot more damage than poison. And poison you can mitigate with perks and I think armors and stuff. Whereas venom bypasses all that and really, really chunks you. And you can see it does a lot of damage. No armor. You're going to get killed very quickly. It's probably his quickest kill. So this time we'll be testing light armor. Got the hood armor here. 2.5% on the head, 5% on the chest, 2.5% on the bottoms.
I don't feel so good.
So that was 15.87. So our medium set of armor, I'll be using Black Ant armor. It is tier 2, whereas Clover light armor is a tier 1. And Acorn heavy, oops, that's not Acorn. This stuff here, Acorn heavy is tier 1 as well. You'll see the little 1 next to the word Acorn, and there's a little 1 next to Clover. So light, heavy, and the Black Ant is tier 2. But should still provide decent information and data. So going in with the medium set of Black Ant. So 1911. We've got a heavy set of armor in the Acorn. Going in again. So I've done my testing and I'll bring up the stats. They're just rough stats. Obviously, I'm not going to be here all night going over and over and over and over and getting a huge data set. I just want like a general quick data set, you know? So here they are. Got time survived against and the wolf spider. So no armor. Survived 12 seconds 39. Light armor in the Clover was tier 1. 16 seconds 94, so 17 seconds. The medium black armor, this is different because this is a tier 2. So that was 34 seconds. And then the heavy armor in Acorn in tier 1 was 31 seconds. So you will notice between these two, it does appear that a medium set of tier 2 is better than a heavy set of tier 1. So the next thing we'll go into is the attacks and how to deal with them. So the wolf spider does have a few different attacks. Take off our armor. It's got that spear. He's got a charge attack. He's got a 5-bite combo. He's got a jump up and land attack and then a pull back and charge. You really want to be careful of the pull back and charge attack because that's the one that inflicts the venom. So, that was the charge, the jump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the thing is with that 5-bite combo, he doesn't actually hit one of the bites. So I'll show you if he does it again. I just get a few attacks in every now and then. See, I missed that. But I still didn't take as much damage. 1, 2. See, on that third attack, he doesn't actually hit. So 1, 2. I'm trying to explain it and do it at the same time. And you always block at his eyes. So you don't want to be blocking off here. You want to be like looking at him. See how I missed a block there? Oh, what's he doing? I just block anyway. It's just natural instinct. And if you do so many perfect blocks, you will stun him. Important to note that, especially ones that inflict status effects, like the spiders inflict poison and venom, you can use your bandages to kind of mitigate that. So we'll get some poison stacks on, and then you can just pop a bandage and it kind of cancels it out. Or helps defend against it, I should say. It's not going to fully cancel it, but it can definitely help. And for myself, I put bandages on the bottom, smoothies on the top, but it's whatever you're used to. For blocking, you kind of just block when his eyes get closest to you, really. And then you can get in some hits while he's not doing anything. While he's not doing anything, get a couple of hits in, just chill out. This one, you wait a little bit and then you'll block. So there's no need to go fast against them, just take your time, focus up, use your bandages. Do note that there is a cooldown on healing items. Okay, see, I've used it 1, 2, 3, 4. About 4 seconds. So keep that in mind. The final hit. Yeah. Chucked it. Hold right bumper, you can chuck your stuff. And you'll see, cool effect, the sides of my screen there were green, so that indicates you're poisoned. So it's good like visual effect to know what's happening. And when that's happening, when you're poisoned, you might want to just back off and kind of deal with that. Dynamite. Oh shit, there's 2 of them. Since when is there 2 of them here? Hold it in for a charge. So yeah, that was the Wolf Spider. Just with him, just take your time, learn his movesets, learn the blocks. You don't have to perfect block. Obviously, it's better. But even just blocking is, you know, going to be beneficial, going to save you a bit of health and allow you to last a lot longer. Yeah, also suggest having a smoothie and a bandage on your hotbar. That's in general, any fight, not just a Wolf Spider, just any fight. So yeah, as you could see, fighting away, pop a smoothie, fighting away, pop a bandage. You can even have a bandage ticking while in the fight. So you see down the bottom left, after I pop that bandage, there's a little heart like ticking down like that. While I've got that on, I've got health regen. So in the status effect, it's called trickle regen. Bandages do it, other healing items, some armors do it, some weapons and trinkets can apply trickle regen, and it regenerates health over time. So you can just make sure that's topped up and refreshed throughout your fight, just to help you last longer. So Wolf Spider, hope you've learned something. It's going to be interesting to see. It's going to be interesting to see in the new game their moveset and how they attack, how deadly the poison is and stuff like that. But what I would recommend is getting yourself a set of heavy armor before taking on one of these, and getting a decent weapon, preferably with a spicy element. To make them spicy in this game, you had to get spicy shards and then kind of infuse the weapon with spice. So it gives it the spicy element. In the menu, it's a little red cherry chili thing. You see my dagger's got it here. This weapon already comes spice infused. Don't have any more in the inventory. But yeah. Anyway, until next time, stay grounded. Bye for now.